Okay guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at convenience stores. Now I asked my Patreons to choose where I would eat each of those meals in a poll. It looks like we're going to Lawson for breakfast, Family Mart for lunch, and then the Daily Store will be our dinner. I'm not sure why the Daily Store was so popular, but I guess we're gonna find out. Hopefully they have something good there. So first, let's head to Lawson. Okay, so this is our first stop at Lawson. Let me show you what I got. To drink, I picked up some apple juice. I think last time I did this, I grabbed some orange juice. They had two sizes. This was just a little bit cheaper. The reason is because I think today we're gonna do a challenge. Last time I did this, I spent around 2,000 yen. I think it was 2,050 yen in total. So I asked some of my Patreons what sort of challenge I should do today. There were a few suggestions. Some people wanted me to spend far less, like 1,500 in one day. Other people wanted me to spend far more. So I think, you know, thanks for the suggestions, guys, but I think what I'm gonna do is just try to beat what I did last time. So 2,050 last time, try to spend less than that, but still get some good stuff. So I got the smaller size of juice today. So that was 85 yen, I believe. I also picked up some pancakes, 248 yen after tax. Wow, these are hot. He said, do you want, wow, it's turning out to be a rather bright and shiny day here, but oh, hot, hot, hot. He asked me, do you want me to heat that up? And I'm like, yeah. And he just threw it in there and just cranked it right to maximum. Let me slide this out of the packaging here. Wow. It's just dripping with butter, I think. It is a soft ricotta pancake is what it's called, ricotta pancake. And before he threw it in the microwave, there was a big lump of what I thought was butter. It could have been cheese or something, but it's probably butter on top. And that's what the pool is at the bottom there. So let me just set this down and find a napkin. Now they did have other options in there. There was like a typical sort of McMuffin type thing. They also had French toast, which I believe I ate French toast last time, so I wanted to get something a little different. So I also picked up one more thing because I wanted to make a more interesting breakfast. And I just grabbed this egg. It says a boiled egg with a salty taste, I guess. I don't think I see a receipt here, but I'll do some homework and figure this out. Also part of this deal is I want to try to reduce the amount of calories I consumed in my previous video, and hopefully I can find where they are listed on each of these items, and we'll keep a running tally as we go. But let me bring you in and show you exactly what I got here on these pancakes. Okay, as you can see, they're awash in butter, and luckily he gave me a fork. Here we go. Whoa. So yeah, they look kind of nice and fluffy, and dip it in some butter, I guess. Maybe there's some sort of syrup. Well, let's find out. And itadakimasu. These are actually pretty good, but it's like a very light and sweet kind of taste. I think that syrup down there as a substitute for a maple syrup, with just a hint of a maple flavor. These are actually a lot better than I thought they were going to be. So let me know if you are on Team Pancake or not. Personally, I'm not really huge into pancakes. I once had a girlfriend whose family always cooked pancakes as like their special Sunday morning treat or something, and it kind of put me off, I guess. But anyhow, these are good. These are really good. So let's get into some juice action here. Very refreshing. So yeah, it's chilled, very kind of cold. And hopefully it's boiled. Where can I crack this? Start peeling, I guess. Okay, so the shell's coming off reasonably well there. Okay, so there we go. Basically the shell off. A few little bits there. There we go. So yeah, we got eggs for breakfast. I didn't see any bacon in there. I saw some like pork and sausages and things like that. But we're on a budget, so today we just got an egg. And apparently this is supposed to be a salty taste egg, so here we go. It just tastes like an egg to me. It's thoroughly boiled, which is good. It's not dripping anywhere. Probably taste even better if I put some of this sweet syrup on it. So that's pretty much it for my breakfast. Probably the pancakes are my favorite, but you know, you kind of need something, I guess, pretty much with any pancake to wash them down. The syrup I like. It's not like a heavy or really strong maple flavor. It's kind of got this light and refreshing flavor, if you can use that word. So yeah, I like that. I don't know, just an egg, pancakes, and some juice. We kept the budget down a little bit for breakfast. It just means we got more to spend later. So I'll put the total right here and we can see where we are as we progress throughout the day. So I'm gonna finish this off and I'll see you guys for lunch. Okay guys, welcome to lunch. We are at Family Mart right now, and I guess I gotta say, today's lunch was brought to us by the color green. I picked up a lot of green items. When I went in there, I was thinking maybe I'll get some curry or some spaghetti or something, but then I saw this. Check this out. This is kind of a burrito sort of thing. It's called a pizza sandwich, whatever. It's a burrito, but it's the wasabi beef, which is a brand of potato chips here. They're doing a collaboration with whoever the company is that makes these burrito things that they have in there. So I just had to get that because I love those chips. And also I had to pick up the chips that kind of go along with it. So we've got the wasabi beef burrito, and we've also got some chips just for comparison. I also picked up some omusubi, okay? I'm really not sure what the difference between onigiri and omusubi is, but here they're calling it omusubi. A little two-piece. This is filled with salmon. And for a drink, I also got another green item. You guys know I'm a sucker for whenever they come out with the new energy drink flavors. This is the Zone Mad Hacker. So let's check these out. I think I'm gonna start with the burrito before it gets too cold. This was 250 yen plus tax, 270 yen. They quite often have different types of burritos and things in there. This is the first time I've seen a collaboration with this. I think last year I did a collaboration, or sorry, they did a collaboration of a pizza potato and the burrito kind of thing, which was, you know, pretty awesome. So, okay, I see. They're calling it a sand as opposed to a burrito because it's sort of just a folded over type thing. I know it's never pretty when you look inside one of these. Oh, wow, check that out. It's actually got pieces of beef and stuff in it. This looks really good. All right, let's give this a shot. Itadakimasu. What a great flavor. It's very like yakiniku, like a beef flavor. There's just a hint of wasabi in there. But a great yakiniku flavor. That's good. These, they're kind of a classic. They've been around for years, and they're always really good. Nothing too fancy about them. They're just sort of your basic potato chips, but they do have a really nice beef and wasabi flavor. Yeah. More wasabi coming through on this than on the sandwich. Very good. You can get those pretty much almost anywhere. So if you're in Japan, I recommend giving those a try. Let's check out this drink here. This is the Zone line of Japanese energy drinks that, I don't know, started producing different flavors, I guess, like about a year or maybe a bit more ago. They have some really cool cans with some really interesting colors, but the contents of the can is never what you'd expect. Like, you'd think this would be like a green kind of color. Usually it comes out something totally different. So let's see if that theory is true. And also, it doesn't really say what flavor it is. Mad Hacker could be almost anything. They do market it towards a sort of tech-savvy crowd, or the image of some guy, you know, using a computer late at night, sipping on one of these to keep awake so he can do his computer stuff, is kind of what they're going for. But anyhow, let's give this a try. Yeah, it's carbonated. It's, you know, it's like a Monster or a Red Bull kind of thing, but it doesn't quite have as much caffeine as those sort of things. Almost, well, I don't want to say that, but it's not a good smell. So yeah, let's see. What color do you think this is going to be? Okay, it is a dark red color. Okay, that looks really good. Yeah, I can smell that it could be grape. Anyhow, let's give this a shot. Kanpai. I think that's a grape flavor. It's like a really dark kind of color. You know, bravo for bringing out some unique flavors. I don't know, of all the flavors I've tried from this brand, I don't know if I would get grape again. There are a few other flavors I think I would prefer. Recently we had one called Utopia, which was in a pink and blue, I think, or pink and white can or something. That was pretty good. But yeah, it's okay. It's like a grape soda kind of thing. You know, once I saw this wasabi beef sandwich, I knew I had to get the chips to go with it, which means I didn't really get a dessert this time. But that just means more for dinner later tonight. So let me stack up a whole bunch of chips. That might be a bit too many, but there we go. Inside here, let's give this a try. Here we go. I mean, it's not any worse. You could probably add those chips to anything to improve it. Or actually, you could probably add any chips to this to improve it as well. Very good. It's got plastic sealing up the plastic. Here I got 2 for almost 200 yen, so kind of 100 yen each. And it's just rice wrapped around. Usually there's something in the middle. This time there is some salmon with seaweed on the outside. So, okay, I'm just cracking it open here. Quite often, you know, you got little like tuna or whatever. They throw a whole bunch of stuff in these things. Comes with a little side of pickled daikon. So yeah, this sort of thing is really convenient. Like if you're driving, you can just munch on it, kind of like soul food or nostalgic for Japanese people. Okay, so that's it for lunch. Let me know if you think I got some good stuff. Yeah, I was super keen to try the wasabi sandwich here, so it kind of derailed what I was thinking to get. However, I am not dissatisfied with that choice. I really like that. And I'll put a total up here on the screen. We can figure out how much we have left, how much money we can spend for dinner, as well as how many calories we have left. I'm probably not going to finish this entire bag just for lunch, so I'll still count the calories though. I think that's fair. And we're going to hit up the daily store for dinner, so I guess we'll see you guys there. Okay, so I'm just at the daily store here for dinner, and I have a list of how much money I can spend and also my calorie limit, and I think we did it. So let me show you exactly what we got here. Now earlier in the day I was kind of hoping to get like a nice, I think I said something like a curry or something like that. Whoa. And here I found kind of exactly that. It's a curry and it's a gyudon combination. That was 486 after tax. I can't remember if I counted tax last time I did this or not, but today I have been counting the tax. I also picked up this mugicha, which is like, is it barley? Oh yeah, it's barley. It's a barley tea. And I think I'm kind of cheating here because I know this is 0 calories, so that's gonna be huge. 650 mils, that's a big bottle as well. And for dessert, I also picked up it's not really a donut, what is it, a shoe cream? What do you call it? Like a cream puff kind of thing. Boston cream puff, I would call it, because it's got chocolate on the outside. And ding, ding, check it out, 20 yen off. So, we saved a bit of money there. But let me bring you in and show you what we got for the main course, because it is looking good. She heated it up for me, and it is piping hot. Okay, so this is what we got here. This half is gyudon, this half is curry, and you can see it is a kalbi, it's a short rib. So, there we go. Okay, so we got our spork. And we got curry on this side. It's like just a basic curry. Oh, those are onions. Wow, massive onions. And then on this side, we've got our short rib and rice. So this is looking really good. I'm just gonna dive right into this. So pick up some rice, pick up some curry, and here we go. Itadakimasu. Okay. Let's hit in the spot right away. Also got me some gyudon. This is really good. A lot of onions hiding in this thing. Okay. 610 calories. If you remember, a couple weeks ago I went to Lawson and I got a kind of pork on rice with an egg, soft-boiled egg on top. That was like over 600 yen. So this being around 450, not too bad. Apart from the onions, it doesn't really have any vegetables in it though, right? At least my drink is healthier than a soda. 0 calories. I think it was 120 yen or 130 yen or something. Mugi cha. Caffeine 0, it says here. No caffeine. Barley tea. It's cold. It's okay. I've had it before, a different brand that I think I prefer over this one. But, you know, it gets the job done. I don't know how to describe this taste. It's like eating, imagine, like a plain breakfast cereal, like a Weetabix or something, turned into a drink. It tastes like, well, it's barley, but it tastes like a grain kind of thing. But it's okay. I kind of prefer it to the udon cha, to be honest, the Chinese tea. So a while back I made a video where I went to a vending machine and they had a curry rice dish in there. It was terrible. It was like partially frozen. The rice was like mush. This is way better. In that video, people left so many comments. Why didn't you just stir it all up? I guess they're thinking to distribute the heat or whatever. But that's not how you eat curry rice. You got to take a little bit of the roux, a little bit of the rice, and eat it that way. For me, I think the ratio should be 1/3 rice, 2/3 like roux, right? If you finish your roux and you still have rice, it kind of sucks. You got to eat it carefully. Let's check out our dessert here. I think I just quickly looked over the packaging. The thing that would totally ruin this for me is if that was a coffee flavored chocolate. But it looks like we're pretty good here. Wow. 340 calories for this little guy. That's more than half what we had in the curry. So yeah, this is the Yamazaki. The store is called the Daily Yamazaki. So this is one of their house brands, I guess. And there we go. Looks a little different than I thought. Like, it seems kind of hard. Maybe it's kind of old. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's still good. We still got at least a day left on it. Here's today's dessert. It's probably just gonna crumble everywhere when I take a bite. Here we go. All right. A few crumbs. Oh. But yeah. It's basically a cream puff with chocolate on top. However, it is a little harder. So I guess they're not calling it like a cream puff, which in Japanese they call a shoe cream. They're calling it a bisque, maybe a biscuit. So that's why it's a little harder, I guess. Just a little crummy. It's not overly sweet. It's kind of perfect in a way. Okay, so that's it for my dinner. Actually, that's it for this whole video, I guess. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let me know if you thought I did a good job picking out my dinner. I guess let me know if you thought I did a good job picking out the whole day of eating. Did you have a favorite item? Did you see something on the shelf that I should have gotten instead? But I think I did a better job today than I did last time. Like, I think I went in hungry and I had a big breakfast and it kind of limited what I could do for the rest of the day. I mean, today, the wasabi beef chips kind of threw me off a bit. But overall, I think that was a pretty, decent lunch. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. And here I managed to get something that I would consider a good dinner. So overall, I think I did a pretty good job. Pat myself on the back here. But yeah, definitely let me know what you thought of today's meals. And I'm going to put the totals up here and we'll see how I did. I think, based on the calculations I've been trying to make throughout the day, that we actually managed to beat the price as well as the calories. And I know stuff like this really helps. We can get 0 calories out of it. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I just want to say thanks to you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed our little adventure here today. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. And everybody, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps. And ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.